Hi everybody, my name is David. I'm a KOK-PLAY Frontier from the Genesis Group. Today I got some really good Coke news right here. So, this article is by KBS, and that is a major news agency in Korea, right? It's one of those big legacy news agencies in Korea. And as all of you know, my Korean isn't that good, so I had to copy, paste it, and use PapaGo. All right. So let me read this because there's something here that I really want to emphasize on. Okay, well, there's a handful of things in here that's different from the previous article that I read, and also there's some additional information outside of this that I'm going to tell you guys that's really going to be awesome in relation to the future. So here, KBS Busan Anchor, okay? Blockchain companies are paying attention to Busan, which has been designed or designated as a special regulatory free zone. 15 related companies will invest in Busan and move the company. The growth potential of Busan, a city specialized in blockchain, is growing. So obviously Busan is trying to be the capital of blockchain in the country, but also, like maybe what uh, I think DeSantis in Florida try to do, or you have other governors or mayors and other states or cities around the world in their countries where they want to make blockchain the capital of the world in their country. Well, this is what Busan is doing, right? This is a report by reporter Lee Jun-sok. Okay, so users buy weapons and trade copyrights for famous singers in online game spaces, which is true. So like you'll have games where they'll have these special weapons for a user and they'll put on an NFT, and so no one else could have that weapon. That one specific weapon for that user is probably one of a kind, or maybe there's a limited amount. They'll be on an NFT, and then the price of that weapon will it'll go up because how special it is and how rare it is, and like they'll sell that NFT, that weapon, for thousands to tens of thousands of dollars to whoever is willing to buy it, so they could use that weapon for their character in that game. And also copyrights as well. The expenses used for the transaction, and yeah, when it comes to the game, I definitely see KOK-PLAY doing this. I definitely see KOK-PLAY. They're gonna be they already have their own games from what I know, but they will continue to make more games, and they'll do the same thing. They'll have these really specialized weapons, probably one of a kind, or very limited on NFTs, where people can sell those weapons so other people can use it for the character that is designed for. Now, the expenses used for the transaction are automatically paid from the bank account, which is a metabus, well, I'll just say metaverse, but anyway, metabus bank opened by Busan Bank along with blockchain companies. So you already have a real legitimate bank that's opening up a metaverse bank. All right. And here's the thing, this is going to be really cool. Like you're going to be able to do, this is just my prediction, but you're going to be able to make transactions using Coke coins on the Coke platform. However, what I do think is going to happen is based on the amount of Coke coins that you have, like you could actually probably even get loans. Imagine that. Yeah, for real. That's what I think. You'll be able to get loans. Um, you will, like you'll have a Busan Bank credit card all connected to the metaverse on the platform. But not only that, I really believe in the future because KoCoin's working so hard on trying to make um, utility cases for KoCoins outside the platform because the medium's about that. And so you're going to have hard credit cards. Okay, not just a platform credit card, but a real physical credit card where you will be able to use, the credit card. And imagine this is what I really believe in the future, I think you're going to be able to pay back what you spend on the credit card with Coke coins. I really believe that. I really do. That, Busan Bank will allow people to get credit cards. They can, you know, use the credit cards at physical stores. And yeah, you will be able to pay it back using Coke coins or, fiat cash. And when they see Busan doing this, I hope Busan Bank will be the first. You're going to see other banks following suit. And when you see that, I mean, you're just going to see an increase in certain cryptocurrencies that has these special type of deals with legitimate banks, and boom, they're just going to fly. I mean, if you think Coke coin prices are, good where they're at now, if my prediction is correct, you're going to see Coke coin prices go to like, tens to hundreds of dollars. Now, on the 9th, a blockchain company in Seoul, which joined hands with Busan Bank, decided to move its headquarters to Busan. Including this company, there are a total of 15 places that have signed investment attraction agreements with Busan City. And here they're talking about a blockchain company. Well, they're talking about Medium, which is the mother company of KOK-PLAY. Prior to the relocate, well, if I recall, it's Medium, which is, we're part of Medium through KOK-PLAY, all right? So it's all in the KOK-PLAY family. Prior to the relocation of Busan, these companies decided to spend 400 billion won to build a convergence business center dedicated to blockchain. So 400 billion won is like, if 1,000 won is $1, even though right now I think it's like 1,200 won, let's say. But imagine basically 400 billion won is like $450 million. But if you really go into details, probably around like 420 to $430 million to build a business center dedicated to blockchain. Okay, this means that Busan will be the base of the blockchain business. Remember, out of 15 companies, remember the name Kim Pan-jong, CEO of Medium. Okay, think about that. Medium. That's the mother company of KOK-PLAY. All right. When you see Medium, think of you're seeing KOK-PLAY. You get what I'm saying? Because Medium owns KOK-PLAY. They could have picked 14 other blockchain companies, but out of all of them, they constantly mention Medium. Okay, Mr. Kim Pan-jong. All right. I thought Busan, Korea's #1 logistics hub, okay, was the best place to maximize various synergies through their potential by combining numerous blockchain businesses around the world. Now, remember in the other article, they were talking about making institutes. When you make institutes for advancing blockchain, that means they're going to get, once again, like I told you before, like I have friends, they're getting their master's degree for computer science or AI and all of that, and their professors get money to get new to advance technology, and I guess the people who fund it, they get first hands on the advancements. Now you have all these other blockchains, they're all coming together to make institutes to expand and advance blockchain technology, which Medium will get first dibs on, but also combining business, right, all around the world. And once again, Medium is the main player. That's what it makes it seem like in all these articles. Remember, this is by KBS. KBS could have asked any of the other 14 companies, but boom, they're quoting Medium. That's us. Koch family, that's us. CEO, all right? Remember the name, Kim Pan-jong. That's the man right there. All right, with this opportunity, Busan City plans to attract 100 blockchain companies, which is expected to have more effects on job creation. Yeah, that's going to be really good for Busan. Park Hyung-jun, Busan mayor, okay? With more synergy with the digital asset exchange promoted by policy, I think another axis of Busan's global hub city will be the blockchain city. Sure. No, and excellent. All right. Excellent. I don't even know if this mayor is Republican, Democrat. I really don't know, but and I don't know what his policies are in Busan, but when it comes to this, he's ahead of the times, okay? He's ahead of the times. Um, Non-space, a specialized space for startups in the blockchain sector, is also set to move in next month. The 15 companies finally selected through the screening. That's what I really wanted to get to right here. 15 companies finally selected through the screening can receive up to 80% of occupancy charges as well as customized training, including such office spaces. Remember when this happened, when they picked 15 companies, which I mentioned in the other article, they screened all these blockchain companies in Korea. Okay, think about it. They made sure they're not BS. Excuse my language, but they're not just some bullshit companies on some scam, on some pyramid scheme. None of that is this. These are legit 15 companies, all screened to make sure that what they are what they are about, right? And Medium was screened, and you read all these articles. Medium is the main player as of who they quote of all the CEOs of the 15 companies. From attracting companies to fostering startup companies, Busan is laying the foundation for becoming a blockchain specialized city. Absolutely. So good job for the mayor. Okay, Mayor Park Hyung-jun. Excellent. You're ahead of the times. Awesome. All right, and definitely just is always great to see our CEO. If you're part of the KOK-PLAY family, that's our guy. That's the man right there. Kim Pan-jung, all right, CEO of Medium. Now, so remember that the key thing is I wanted to show in this article, I mean, there are several points that I mentioned, is that they were all screened. All these companies were screened thoroughly, okay? Because remember, the city is putting their name on the line. This mayor is putting his name on the line when he picked all 15, right? He had his team to go through, do the research, go through the background, make sure they're legit. The city put their name on the line by picking 15 companies. Out of the 15 companies, you go through all these media outlets. They always quote, from what I've read so far, the CEO of Medium, Kim Pan-jung. Think about that. Think about that. What does that tell you of how legit Medium is and how legit KOK-PLAY is? So I really wanted to point that out. Also now, I also want to give you guys some really amazing information. This is outside, but this is going to be played into blockchain, into the KOK-PLAY platform in the future as what I see it. Because remember, you have the institutes that there will be creating. So as they teach and have people constantly advancing blockchain technology, I want you to know that I do teach people in different companies because I teach English in Korea, and in the mornings I go to different companies, and I teach executives or sometimes groups. And one of let's just say I teach an executive for one of the major telecommunications companies in Korea. So you have LG U Plus, you have SK, you have KT. All right. So out of one of the three, I do teach an executive there, and he told me that right now they are advancing. They're developing 6G network. Okay, so right now we're on 5G, but 5G is not fast enough. And I say, well, okay, what can you do with 6G? And he says, you know, there's a good chance, you know, that in the future we're going to be using holograms. So the reason why 5G, I mean, 5G is good, but it's not fast enough. He says you need faster connection because of the metaverse. And also in the future, they want to develop the technology to use holograms. So you could talk to people and you can see their holograms, but as the connection's fast enough, then, it's not going to be all fuzzy and weird like the hologram that you saw with, I think it was like R2D2 and Star Wars. Okay, so imagine this. This is what I really believe. In the future, you're gonna see, and I told him, I said, wow, chances are then there's gonna be integration between hologram and the metaverse. Yeah, imagine a metaverse, and you could see you could put on the glasses or whatever, and you'll see the metaverse, like Oculus. But also imagine another device. I think in the future, rather as a mini version or something where it becomes a hologram and then you can screen in to the hologram, so you're closing into the streets, or you could screen out so you can see the city more, and you'll see a metaverse, not just like visually, but a hologram version. I think that'll happen with 6G or 7G. So imagine you're going to see holograms, okay? That's just what I heard. Uh, I'm not saying, I'm not promising nothing, but they want to make the internet, 6G, 7G so fast. Well, I don't know about 7G. I don't know if they're making 7G, but they want to make the internet connection so fast that it can support that regular people like you and I could even communicate with each other through holograms without the holograms being all fuzzy and low quality. And so what I think is then you see the metaverse now, but imagine a hologram metaverse. So you can zoom in, zoom out, go to different parts of the city, all in the metaverse using hologram technology. And with KOK-PLAY, with Medium, watch when this happens. I think it's going to happen. KOK-PLAY and Medium will integrate that hologram metaverse technology into the blockchain. And you're going to say, why? How can this happen? I think it's going to happen because, once again, Medium and these other companies will be making institutes to advance blockchain technology, to advance the speed of blockchain, to advance how much information can be stored into the blockchain, and that the type of institutes and the advancements of technology will allow the speed of blockchain and the amount of information loaded into the blockchains to continuously flow so fast and so smoothly that it will be able to support even a hologram version of the metaverse. And it's going to be so cool that you can even see your character roaming around in a hologram version of the metaverse, where you can even go to stores and buy stuff. Oh yeah, watch. That's going to be wild. But just in my opinion, I see that happening in the future. And so I thought that was really exciting news. I just want to tell you guys all of that. you know, so awesome. And I got this article from Lady KOK-PLAY. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share. And remember, as in the future, you're gonna see that I personally think that Busan Bank, will make it so there will be more use cases for Coke coins, where probably we can even get a physical credit card and pay for products outside the platform using credit, Busan Bank credit card, using KOK-PLAY to pay for products, or where like you'll see the funds, they'll base on how much funds we have of KOK-PLAYs into the bank account. They'll let us purchase whatever we want on different stores that will accept the credit card payment system. If they do it really smooth, what I think they'll do is whatever the Coke coin prices are at the moment when you make the purchase, it'll automatically swap and sell the KOK coins into Korean fiat or whatever fiat in the world that they'll make this deal with, and so you'll just lose that amount of KOK coins, and the stores will receive their fiat money, and Busan Bank will get the KOK coins and they'll do what they do with it. Also, I think you'll be able to get loans, all of that. And you'll see that because you're going to see so much transactions on the metaverse, the platform, out on the streets. And you're, as we continuously use KOK coins, they're burning KOK coins. Okay. And when they burn up these KOK coins, that means the existing KOK coins will go up in value. The more use cases for them and more people are using it, the value will go up because more people will want to join the platform and buy up the coins to use to use it for its utility cases, and so the prices will go up naturally that way. As also they're burning the coin, so the prices of KOK coins will go up even more at a faster rate. Okay, watch, it's gonna be just wild. But the future looks so good. The potentials are amazing on KOK-PLAY. So everyone out there, please stay safe. Remember, the Russian president, I mean, he kind of he between Jay Powell and America, all right, Fed chairman, President Putin and Stonks. Stonks is, that's the stock market, that's the crypto market. They got us pretty good. But honestly, though, all jokes aside, I am praying for Ukraine. I hope everything works out. Maybe it can be a case like Crimea, where when Russia invaded Crimea, it was just it. That was it. No more, nothing more than that. No, nothing crazy like World War III, and hopefully it just stays at that level. And but what we did learn is, or what I did hear about, is Russia did a cyber attack on maybe a bank or a couple banks in Ukraine. And so, you know, and also the Prime Minister of Canada froze bank accounts against truckers or protesting. And what this tells you is you really need to, in my opinion, I'm not your financial advisor, I'm not telling you what to do, but just in my opinion, is really a good thing to, get into something that is outside the central bank system where it can't be, you know, um, you can't fall victim to cyber attacks or some government leader, prime minister or president, getting angry at you about having your own opinion and expressing it and then freezing your bank account. And so, like KOK-PLAY, that's a currency outside the central bank system. They can't control that. You get what I'm saying? Gold and silver, right? I've talked about gold and silver in the past. I hold gold and silver. I hope, obviously my main thing is KOK-Coin, but there might be a couple Bitcoin or a couple other cryptos that you might consider. And so just, just food for thought, okay? You want something that will hold value and they can't just control, or you can't fall a victim to because of cyber attacks, right? So just, I'm just saying you might want to keep that in mind. Now, chances are energy prices will go up. Aluminum, nickel, wheat, certain commodity prices went up. And so you're going to probably see higher inflations than what we're seeing now. And so, you might want to prep up for that kind of stuff. Stay safe out there, everyone. Please, stay healthy. The weather's warming up. So thank God for that. Well, depending on what part of the world you're in, I understand that if you're in Australia, you're going into winter. While I live in Korea, I'm, heading towards spring and summer. So, but anyway, everyone, stay safe. Please take good physical care of yourself, eat healthy, exercise, all of that. Please take good spiritual care of yourself. mental care of yourself. If you feel lonely, do not feel lonely. Don't feel depressed. I love you. Okay, so no matter how you feel, where you are in the world, just know I love you. I'm praying for you. And, never feel alone. All right, God loves you. God really loves you. So, everyone, just God bless y'all. Stay safe. And of course, Coke on.